Hi, I'm Anne Orsene, and this is a special Halloween-themed Nonstop Connecticut. Today we're exploring some popular Halloween haunts throughout central Connecticut. Our first stop is a town like no other, located within East Hampton. Pumpkins. If you're a fan of this special splash, chances are you're going to love this place. Paul and Sandy's 2, a garden center in East Hampton, takes the pumpkin craze a step further with Pumpkintown USA, a town of pumpkin people open to the public in September and October. Established when the town's first two pumpkin heads, Leroy Butternut and Penelope Parton, arrived, the town has since grown to more than 50 residents. I'm here with Dan Pazinski, co-owner of Paul and Sandy's 2. Now Dan, Pumpkintown USA is unlike anything I've ever seen before. What was the inspiration behind building it?
The inspiration actually came from my parents, Paul and Sandy. They were on a trip up north years ago, early 90s, and they came across a roadside stand. Had these kind of unusual pumpkin-headed characters on the side of the road. And my parents thought that was very unique, thought it was a way we could maybe take that idea or adapt it to our fruit stand business. The following year, we created a few of those characters, and people loved it. So we decided to take it a step further and create a small village of these pumpkin-headed people. And it has grown to what it is today.
Now, the ride at Pumpkintown is new. What is the ride?
We took the uniqueness of Pumpkintown and applied it to a hayride.
Now, there's so many pumpkin-headed people here in this village. I just have to ask, do you have a favorite?
It is so tough. That is a tough question to answer. That's like asking you who your favorite kid is. I've been with these characters for over 20 years now, and they're all my favorite.
Once you're done strolling through Pumpkintown USA, there are pumpkins, cider, popcorn, and other seasonal treats waiting in the country store. The best part? It's all for a good cause. 25% of your admission goes directly to the Sandy Pazinski Breast Cancer Foundation, which donates funding to the Middlesex Cancer Center and Hartford Hospital's Partnership for Breast Care. Our next stop in Farmington combines a popular family pastime with a few good-natured scares. Since 1962, the Farmington Miniature Golf and Ice Cream Parlor has been the place to indulge in old-fashioned ice cream and hit the mini-links. But every October, this landmark gets a macabre makeover during the annual Haunted Miniature Golf event, which benefits the Farmington Valley Visitors Association. Guests can wander through a haunted graveyard, visit the Haunted Pirates Tavern, and take a photo with Garish the Ghoul. The very brave come out at night to play in the dark, while families with younger children prefer daylight hours. Whichever time you choose, you're guaranteed an unforgettable outing. Grab your Halloween costume and check it out, if you dare.
Yeah!
On a level of 1 to cover your eyes scary, our next stop in East Windsor is near the top. According to the Connecticut Trolley Museum, the story goes like this. Ah! A museum member was taking photos along the trolley tracks and tried to snap one of a deer he spotted. When he got home and took a closer look, the photo showed not a deer, but a man walking by. When he went back to shoot more, the man appeared again in this photo, this time glaring at the camera. Museum volunteers soon discovered that a cemetery was relocated when the trolley line was built, and operating rules explicitly stated that trolleys were not to run at night in the weeks leading up to Halloween. Curiosity got the best of the museum. Now, every October, they offer nighttime trolley trips during Rails to the Darkside. I'm here with Galen Sepperbon of the Connecticut Trolley Museum. Now, Galen, this seems like such a unique experience, a ride aboard a historic trolley in a scary way. Without giving too much away, what can we expect?
Well, we have a lot in store for our visitors. They get to experience the ride on the trolley car, and they get to experience a lot of scary thrills.
Now, this seems like a pretty scary ride. Is there a minimum age that you recommend?
Well, we have a PG-13 rating, so children under 13 are really, it's a discretion of the parents.
We know the story of what inspired Rails to the Darkside, but can you tell me, since you've been doing this, have there been any strange happenings?
Well, we certainly have experienced a lot of unusual situations. We've had paranormal groups here exploring these situations, And some of us have, quite frankly, been a little spooked at times ourselves.
You never know what or who you'll see on this 3-mile trip into the darkness. Whether you're the bravest of the brave or the biggest scaredy cat around, our last stop, right on the Southington-Bristol town line, will leave you trembling. Recognized by the Travel Channel as one of the scariest Halloween thrills in the country, the haunted graveyard at Lake Compounce is, in one word, terrifying. One minute you could be in a slaughterhouse, and the next being chased through a cornfield on a vertigo-inducing bridge or in a pitch-black hallway. But all this fright is for a good cause. Proceeds go to various diabetes organizations. If you're not faint of heart, this is one Halloween event that's not to be missed. That concludes our special Halloween edition of Nonstop Connecticut. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty shaken up. I hope you have as much fun as I did visiting these places, and I wish you a safe, happy Halloween. See you soon.